In the 49th minute, we do get the breakthrough as Vitinho plays the ball in behind into me, and I drive the ball right home. A brilliant finish from Diego Carlos. He's after that first team debut side, but now we might have an opportunity to score, and it's this Salsanedas guy who's actually scored on the volley against Sevilla. It's a goal that could potentially send us to the next round of the Spanish Cup. Diego Carlos has been sensational this season. He's definitely made a name for himself in this Barca B side, and now he is an undisputed starter, which is of course the aim for Diego Carlos in this first season. He wants to impress to get a spot in the first team, and he's definitely impressing the bosses of, the first team. So things are going well for Diego Carlos. Unfortunately, in the previous episode, Diego suffered a bit of a setback. He got himself injured and hence missed out on an opportunity to make his first team debut. But Valverde, the coach of the first team, has told him that the opportunity will come, and he's just got to be patient. But also, he's back now, fully fit, and he's excited to get going. Besides that, the media is now picking up on his brilliant performances for the B team, and ESPN FC have gone as far as to say that he could well be the next R9. Is that possible, guys? What do you guys think? Diego Carlos, can he be the next R9 Ronaldo? That would be phenomenal. Of course, El Fenomeno was the R9's nickname, one of the best of all time. And that goal he just scored there, Diego Carlos can only dream to score a goal like that. Maybe it will happen one day. But anyways, guys, welcome to the 4th episode of the My Player Career Mode series. I want to apologize for taking so much time to upload this episode, but it's finally here. I've been really busy with all my exams and all that kind of stuff, so yeah, it's been difficult to find time to record and edit, but now I've got a bit of time, and hence I'm uploading this episode. And also, if you guys smash out 500 likes, I know that's a difficult target, but if y'all do that, I will upload the next episode tomorrow itself. Yes, guys, back-to-back uploads of the My Player Career Mode. I've never done it before, so you guys need to hit that like target. If you guys don't hit the like target, it will be out on Friday, so a day later. So you guys will anyway get the episode, but make sure to drop a like on this video. So we're gonna start things off today playing against Huesca. We did, of course, return from the injury that we suffered in the previous episode against Sevilla in the Cup. We weren't really that good, so I guess the injury did have an effect, but I've got to still keep performing because my first team debut is still in question. Valverde hasn't decided to give me my debut yet. He did, of course, send me a message after my injury that, I have to just continue to work hard and all that kind of stuff, but still, no message from him then onwards. So we've got to keep performing to show Valverde that Diego Carlos does deserve to get his first team debut. Now, of course, this game started off really well for us. Diego now on the ball, gets the ball on his left foot, decides to finesse it, and what a goal from Diego Carlos. That left foot of his, man, it's just pure magic. The funny thing is, his long shot stats aren't that high. He's got like 63 long shots right now, Diego, but somehow he's able to score some absolutely stunning long shots. Like, look at this one. He gets away from a couple of defenders, and look at the way he just sent the defender the wrong way, and then decided to just finesse that one in. A brilliant strike from Diego Carlos, and looks like things aren't over yet. Maybe another opportunity. Diego Carlos starts the 1-2 with Galarreta, and he gets the ball back, and he shoots it with that left foot once again into the right side of the net. There is no stopping Diego Carlos. He's got a brilliant left foot, and it's just unstoppable. Maybe a hat-trick in this game, his first ever hat-trick for the Barcelona B side. That would be definitely a magic moment for Diego Carlos, scoring his first professional hat-trick. But a chance maybe for Huesca. Ortola does make a good save. And also, Valverde better be watching this game, because Diego Carlos is proving why you should get his first team debut very soon. 2 goals already in this game, maybe now a third, maybe a hat-trick for Diego Carlos. Look at him get past his opponents. Couldn't score as the keeper made the save, but his reactions did get boosted by +2 as he completed an objective. I think 16 players to be dribbled off, which is a really nice objective. But here we might have a chance. Diego Carlos on the volley. He still needs to improve his volleys. That wasn't really a good one. In fact, it was terrible. That should have been the hat-trick for Carlos, but I guess it wasn't to be there. Maybe a chance now for Huesca. Ball played out wide, cross-played, and big chance for Huesca. And how has this guy missed that opportunity? I have no idea. That was a golden opportunity for Huesca to try and get back into this game. Instead, they've given the ball away to Diego. This could be his chance to get a hat-trick in this game. Diego Carlos, one-on-one, decides to be cheeky and chip the keeper. Unfortunately, it was just above the crossbar. Diego misses out on the opportunity to get that hat-trick, but still, a brace against one of the league sides is always good. He gets a match rating of 9.1 in this game, and genuinely, his stats were really good. 16 passes completed only, but 84% passing accuracy, which I think is pretty good. And guess what? He gets his third inform card of the season, this time a gold card for that brace. 81 pace, 80 shooting, 75 dribbling, 75 physical, and 74 passing. That's a card that looks really nice. And now Diego Carlos is a 69 rated player, which is brilliant. Maybe by the end of this episode we can be 70 rated. That would be awesome. And guess what? We've already completed our goals objective. It was only to score 6 goals, but we've already scored way more than that. And it's only the end of October, so we've been getting our objectives done very early on. I also want to be doing my assist objective, so hopefully I can get myself an assist very soon. And also the conversion rate and the match rating should be high, because I've managed to keep those high already this season. This might actually be a tough game that we are going to be playing. It's against Granada, a team that were in La Liga very recently, so yeah, it might be difficult. I want to continue scoring, and of course, we're going to upgrade the difficulty now to world class. A lot of you guys have been commenting this to me, to upgrade the difficulty to world class or increase the difficulty. So if you guys want the difficulty to remain at world class, let me know down in the comment section below. Or if you guys want it at professional, you guys can of course let me know. It depends on what you guys want. We do start off this game really well. I was kind of worried that how are we going to perform on, of course, world class, because it's a step higher, but things started off well. In the 32nd minute, Diego Carlos had a great opportunity to score. Unfortunately, he couldn't, but here he had another opportunity. This was actually some good build-up play. Vitinho finds Diego Carlos. Carlos turns his man, gets the shot off, and scores once again. Diego Carlos is unstoppable. That left foot, guys, is absolutely brilliant. He scored now, what, 2 or 3 long shots in this one episode? Stunning, just stunning from Diego Carlos. And this one I think was the best of the bunch. Among the 3 goals he scored in this episode, let me know which one is the best. Maybe there could be more golazos from Diego Carlos in this episode, but this one just showed brute power in the shot. I mean, the venom he had in that shot, just brilliant. Look at that. The keeper couldn't even get close. No matter world class, it doesn't matter if it's professional or world class, Diego Carlos will continue to score. In the 42nd minute, Alenia cuts in with the, of course, fake shot, puts in the cross, and Diego launches himself towards the ball, and he scored a header as well now in this game. A really precise header, of course, driven down the ground, and no chance for the keeper there. I've got to give credit to Alenia for the cross. I mean, have a look at that for a cross. The pace he got behind that, the accuracy. Oh my word, Alenia is just brilliant. I hope we both can get promoted next season to the first team. That would actually be brilliant, but a chance again for Diego Carlos to get that hat-trick. Unfortunately, he does miss. Looks like he is going to miss out on getting that hat-trick. But no worries, man. As long as we're contributing to the team and giving good performances, I'm happy with that. Unfortunately, our defense couldn't keep up with this Granada attack, as Granada do score to get 1 goal back. And that's how the game ends. 2-1 on my first game on World Class. I'm happy with that. And I guess because I'm able to score and play well on World Class, I'm going to keep the difficulty on World Class. Another man of the match performance from Diego Carlos. I guess now Valverde will have to speak about giving Diego his debut, so we will see what happens. And regarding this matter, I really want to see Diego Carlos make his debut as soon as possible for the first team. But anyways, a good performance, a match rating of 9, gets Diego Carlos his 2nd inform card in the same bloody episode. How crazy is that? Diego Carlos has now got 4 informs, and he's now got himself a 78 rated gold card. If things keep going this way, he could end up with an 85 or 86 rated card by the end of the season, which I think is just brilliant. Also, I think, as I said, I'm going to be keeping the difficulty on World Class. I do want your opinions though, because I'm not sure what difficulty I should be keeping the game on. Also, a lot of you guys have asked me to make longer episodes for these player career modes, and there you go, a 15-minute episode of this My Player Career Mode series, and I've included 4 games. So let's move on to our 3rd game of the episode against SD Numancia. The game is still on World Class, so this might be a tricky one, but I'm hoping we can deliver a good performance in this one. Also, there are rumors that Valverde will be talking about Diego Carlos in his upcoming press conference, which is after this game, so I'm excited to see what he's got to say. For now, let's get done with this game. So, an opportunity now for, of course, Numancia. Well, that was scary. A big mistake from our back four. I mean, from our right back Palencia and a goalkeeper. Luckily, it didn't cost us. But here's Diego turning inside. Now Diego Carlos with a brilliant pass into Carlos Alenia. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have the best of weak foots and couldn't score from that. But it seems like Alenia and, of course, Diego have got a really good connection on the pitch. Here's Diego back into Carlos Alenia. Alenia finds Diego again. The link-up play is just brilliant between these two magicians on the field. And Diego Carlos' shot gets saved by the opposition's keeper. Vitinho with a very weird pass to Arnaiz, who heads it down to Diego. Diego gets past a couple of plays, gets the shots off. Unfortunately, couldn't convert that. And this game was proving to be very frustrating. I was creating opportunities for my team. I was getting shots off. But unfortunately, just wasn't to be. And with Valverde's press conference coming soon, talking about me, I was kind of worried if this game was going to have an impact. And maybe I won't be getting my debut. But this was one of those games where, you know what, no matter how many attempts I had, the ball just wasn't going in. Not really my best of games, but well, fair play to Numancia for keeping the score 0-0. And that is how the game comes to an end. Let's actually now have a look at the league table, as we haven't had a look at the league table for quite a while. Although, as I've said multiple times, the league table results doesn't really matter, as we are only looking to improve as a player here in the B team. But still, winning the league would give us a lot of boosts, because that's how accomplishments work, and definitely would be really helpful. So we are third in the league with 26 points, which I think is very respectable. Hopefully we can now push on to the top two. I think that would be phenomenal. But now it's time for Valverde's response. He was asked if Diego Carlos will be given his debut. Here's what he has to say.
Y bueno, nosotros no podíamos en cierta medida hacer el juego que estamos acostumbrados, entonces nos obligan a jugar sobrepasar la primera línea de presión y luego a partir de ahí intentar jugar.
Oh my god, it's happening. Diego Carlos in the next episode will be making his La Liga debut against the Real Betis. That's just mad. Holy shit, Diego Carlos is moving up levels, man. He might not be in the squad permanently, but he gets an opportunity to make his debut, which is massive. And that game is going to be in the next episode, and I'm excited for that. Let's celebrate that by, of course, getting ourselves a goal here against Zaragoza. First chance though for Zaragoza, and they were proving to be a tough opponent. Our last two games have been difficult, but a clever ball roll here from Diego Carlos. But then, what did my teammate do? They just gave the ball away instead of passing that one, you know, giving it simply to Arnaiz. That was poor from my teammate. But here, maybe another opportunity. This time in the 35th minute, Concha finds Diego Carlos, who does well to get it on his left. Plays the ball through into Galareza, who gets the shot off, and he scored. And this is my first assist of the season. One of our objectives is to get 2 assists. So I'm hoping we can get that. We've already got ourselves 1 assist now, which I think is awesome. I think the objective was 4 assists. I'm not sure, but we are doing well, you know, getting 1 assist already, which is really nice to see. But in the 45th minute, just before half-time, Zaragoza might have an opportunity. Javi Ross gets the shots off. In fact, it's Febas who gets the shots off. Luckily for us, it was above the crossbar, but could be an opportunity now in the 74th minute for Real Zaragoza. I don't want to be drawing another game. Galareza, the goal scorer, gets the ball away with a very good header. Could be an opportunity again for Zaragoza. I don't want to be drawing my second consecutive game, and unfortunately, it does look like that's what's going to happen as Zaragoza managed to get themselves a late equalizer. Well, it's been kind of disappointing for Diego Carlos lately. In the last 2 games, he hasn't been able to score. But luckily, in this game, he managed to get himself an assist. But looks like in the next episode, Diego Carlos has got to get back to scoring. It's funny we're saying that. He's only not scored in like 2 games, and he probably still has a positive goal ratio. Just shows how well Diego Carlos has been playing. Even though he didn't score in this game, he still got himself a 7.5 match rating, which I think is really impressive. So next episode, it's all about that debut. And for those of you guys wondering, how am I going to give him his debut? Because you can't really play for the first team, because in career mode that doesn't really work. I'm just going to do some clever editing and getting the job done. So you guys will see how I managed to do that in the next episode. But right now, you guys can have a look at the first team standings, you know, the La Liga Santander, and see how things are going. Well, Real Madrid are leading the league, which isn't good at all. We are still a Barcelona player, of course only for the B team, but of course we want the first team to win trophies. I'm hoping my debut could help change things up, although we can't really expect that, but still, I really hope we can get ourselves a victory there against Real Betis, who are 19th in the league. And also, that might be an opportunity for us to play with Leo Messi. How big of an opportunity is that? It's a league game, so most likely Leo Messi will be starting that one. So I'm super excited to be getting that opportunity. Maybe even Sergio Busquets, PK. it could be a lot of fun. Let's hope we do get that debut. I'm not sure I'm going to start or if I'm going to be on the bench, but it's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens. I'm going to be ending the episode right here. You guys know what to do. 500 likes and you guys will get the next episode tomorrow itself, or else the next episode will be on Friday. Up to you guys to, decide that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. Subscribe if you are new around here. FIFA 18 content coming to the channel on the daily, and I will see you guys very soon for another episode.